Siberian tiger, and panda. They are also a kind of endangered animals because like we have hardly seen it. Even like in our country, we have never seen panda and we hardly see kangaroo and we'll never see polar bear because like we can't see this animal around the world. There's a few species are existing. All right, so it's called endangered animal. So now here's a paragraph and some example of endangered, why they are being endangered. All right, so the first thing we have to do is look which animals do you think are endangered in here, but all of them are almost endangered, but mostly panda, Siberian tiger, and polar bears are especially endangered. All right, so we will go to Lily homework or Lily like uh, maybe poster. Lily in here. We will read about the paragraph, what Lily said here. Lily wants to have the war and she wants to stop the earth from getting hotter and the others from getting smaller. And she is in a society called Green Heroes. They help endangered animals. So Lily wants to have the war. She wants to stop the earth from getting hotter. It's me like kind of global warming, and the others from getting smaller. Some kind of habitat and ice cap are getting smaller. And she is in a society called Green Hero, called Green Hero. He is one of the member from Green Hero, and they help endangered animals. So this is about Lily. Who is Lily? All right, so let's talk about what Lily said. So she will explain about one of the endangered animals called polar bear. All right, so polar bear live in the Arctic. They live on the ice and swim in the sea. Sorry. This is about polar bear. They catch and eat other sea animals like seal, fish, or small whale. This is like the food of polar bear. And that's when the polar bear have problem. This one is just a short form actually. There's so many things about why polar bears are being endangered and how they are like important in the cycle or ecosystem. So we have to be eco-friendly about why they are being endangered. All right. So they catch and eat other sea animals like seal, fish, or small whale. Polar bear have one problem because the world is hotter than it was before. It was before, it's me. Hotter than it was before. Before this time, there was not hotter than like this, but it was hotter than it was before. Oceans are hotter and the ice cap is smaller because ocean are hotter. Okay, the ice cup is mean the place of ice. And like maybe you can see the ice cup is mean the place that cover a lot of ice, like an ice mountain or something. It's getting smaller, so polar bears are losing their habitat. Habitat is mean like and normally we say like places, like the place where they live and like some kind of a place where they can alive. All right, so they're losing their habitat. Now it's more difficult for polar bears to fish for food or look after their babies because they losing their habitat. And if they haven't got ice to live on, if there is no life, no ice anymore to live on, it will be difficult for food and for take care of their babies. All right, so this is about why polar bears are being endangered, what Lily said. All right, so he explained about one of the endangered animals called polar bear, and he mentioned where the polar bear live. And the second one is what do they eat? It's me their about their food. And the third one is what is the vital role? What is the main important they are being endangered and the reason why they are being endangered. All right, so just only 3 steps. But if you are like maybe between elementary to intermediate level, it have to be more than this because like why they are being endangered, there was a lot of reason polar bears are being endangered, not just only losing their habitat. So losing their habitat, why they are losing their habitat. And global, like the world is hotter than it was before. So you have to explain why the world is hotter than it was before. Because like what I want to say is this one is just a basic sentence, so you can like strengthen the sentence as much as you can. All right. So maybe they are just writing like the main key point. ဒီထဲမှာသူက key point လေးတွေပဲရေးထားပါတော့ကိုတကယ် research လုပ်တဲ့အခါကျရင် polar bear ကဘာကြောင့်မို့ endanger ဖြစ်နေရအဲ့လိုမျိုးအကျယ်ရေးလို့ရတယ်ပေါ့နော်ကိုရေးနိုင်လောက်အများကြီးရေးလို့ရတယ်သူကတော့ဒီထဲမှာ basics နဲ့ key point ကိုပဲထုတ်ပြထားတာပါဆိုရင် I will give you 2 minutes to read this about polar bear and we will do number 1 to 5 together. So I will give you 2 minutes. You can read it. If you have any question about vocabulary or understanding, you can ask me. Okay. So I hope you already read this paragraph. So let's do it together about number 1 to 5, because like in this sentence they will mention you the wrong informations like opposite to the paragraph. So they will give you the wrong sentence. So you have to recorrect about polar bear. All right. So if it is possible, please don't look the paragraph again. You just read the sentence and tell me which one is the correct answer for number 1 to 5. All right. So number 1, you can read together with me when you are on mute. Polar bears live on mountain and swim in the lake. Which one is the wrong information in this sentence?
Mountain and swim
Water and swim in the lake.
in the
Okay,
lake.
so very good. So which one is the correct answer for polar bear? Where do the polar bear live?
Polar bear live on
Polar
the
bear
ice
lives
in the sea.
Polar bear live. Here is they live on the ice and swim in the sea. They is the pronoun for polar bears, right? So they live on the ice and swim in the sea, not on mountain and swim in the lake. So swim in the sea. The wrong information, the wrong sentence is, the wrong word is mountain and lake. This is the wrong word for number 1. So let's go to number 2. They is me in here polar bear, pronoun for polar bear. And they catch and eat other animals like lion, bat, and pandas. So which one is the wrong what in this number 2 sentence?
lions, bat,
Uh,
and panda.
Yes.
lion, bat, and panther.
Yes, the wrong one is lion, bat, and panda. So which one is the correct answer?
They eat sea animal like seal, fish, or small whales.
Yeah, like seals,
Sea
fish,
fish or
small.
small whale.
Very good. Fish or small whale. This is what the polar bear eat. Okay, all right. So what about number 3? The water is colder than it was before. The water is colder than it was before. Which one is the wrong word in this number 3 sentence?
Cooler than
Okay, colder than. So the correct answer is
hotter.
Hotter than.
yes, hotter than. In here, man, they're using comparative adjective in here, right? Two situations. The war right now and the war is it was before. Two situations they are comparing. And comparative adjective colder than and hotter than. So what about number 4? It's easier for polar bear to fish for food. Which one is the wrong what? Which one is the wrong one for number 4? It's easier for polar bear to fish for food. So which one is the wrong one?
Easier is false. Is
Yeah, easier is for it's difficult. Yeah, it's difficult. What about number 5? It's more difficult for polar bears to look after their parents. What is missing?
It's 2.
Which one? It's more difficult for polar bear to look after their parents.
Parent is
Yes,
wrong.
exactly.
Baby, they are baby.
Yes, to look after their baby because like if there is no ice cap, they can't take care of their babies. All right, so so one thing I want to share is like for me, when I was joining some training, we have to also do about endanger. It's not just only about animals, about plant and some kind of like endangered things around our world. So I want you to research, maybe you can use any Google or any website to research something about endanger. Maybe you can choose when endangered animals and can you make a paragraph like this. All right. For example, here is polar bear, and you have to mention about where do they live and how they are being alive. I mean, that how they are stay alive, how they have been through their life. And the second one is what are their food? And the last one is what is the reason they are being endangered? And what is their vital role in the ecosystem? Ecosystem is maybe you already know about ecosystem, like for example, if they're living in the sea, how they are important in the sea world and their ecosystem, how they are affect, or what is the important role of them like this, all right? So why they are being endangered and why people are trying to protect them. So we have to mention this one. So I will give you a note to find out and making a paragraph about one endangered animal. So this is about your like you can do it as your assignment for B11. All right. So I will clarify the next time. You will choose one endangered animals, please animal. And next one, you have to talk about the first paragraph. You have to introduce about the animal that you chose, and you have to mention what are their food. And the second paragraph is why they are being endangered and why people are trying to protect them. All right. So this is the full fetch. You have to write a paragraph about endangered animals. All right, so we'll move to the next one. Okay, this one is we have to listen, read, and say yes or no. All right. So in here, before we listen, we will clarify number 1 to 7 about the sentence. If you are understand the sentence, and you will know immediately that sentence is wrong or right by listening. All right. So here, listen to Lily talking to a friend about about the society and their work. Number 1 is Lily's project is called Help the World. I don't know it's not true or false. We will listen now. You. The second, number 2, the green heroes are young people who want to protect cars. Number 3, the earth is getting colder. Number 4, air in big city is cleaner now. All right, you can also read by yourself now. And number 5, it's a good idea to ride bikes and use public transport. Number 6, people are cutting down trees in forests. Number 7, the world needs trees to clean the air. Okay, now, so I hope you get understand number 1 to 7. There's not much difficult vocabulary. So we will listen the audio for the first time and you can make sure that your answer is correct or not. Okay, so we will listen the audio number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Immediately you will say yes or no. All right?
Pupils Book, page 53. 3. Listen. Read and say yes or no.
Can I ask you some questions about the Green Heroes and your project called Help the World?
Yes, of course, Paul. The Green Heroes is a society for young people who want to protect endangered animals.
Oh, good. We know now that the Earth is hotter than it was before. The weather is changing and animals are endangered. Why is this?
Well, there are a lot of answers to that question. Today, more people drive cars, so the air in big cities is dirtier.
So, is it a good idea to walk and ride bikes?
Yes, it is. We can also use public transport like buses and trains.
Is the problem only in cities?
No. In the forests, people are cutting down trees to get more wood to make tables, chairs and paper. But the world needs trees and forests to clean the air.
Oh. What other problems does this give us?
Well, when people cut down trees in our forests, animals like Siberian tigers lose their habitat.
What does that mean?
Well, when forests get smaller, it's more difficult for tigers to live there. It's difficult for them to get food to eat and look after their babies.
Oh dear. So, what can we do to help the world?
Well, we can do a lot of things. We can use less paper.
Okay. In the audio, they are making a conversations, and you will get the answer. Okay, before we listen the second time, we will try the first time for the questions. What about number one? What do you think Lily's project called Help the Wall? Yes or no? Projects called Help the Wall? You didn't get it? What about number two? The green heroes are young people who want to protect cars. Yes or no? Hello? Do you want to listen for the second time?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so we'll listen the second time. So in here, I want to suggest something. When you listen to the audio, you can like maybe you can match with number 1 to 7 because like they are talking step by step. So when you're listening one sentence, it gonna be number 1. And maybe after that sentence information, no, I didn't make the second sentence. The second information can be number 2 because like they are going to be making to be step by step for these questions. All right, so this is for your suggest for listening. When you're doing listening, it's gonna be step by step. All right, so we'll listen the second time.
Pupils Book, page 53. 3. Listen. Read and say yes or no.
Can I ask you some questions about the green heroes and your project called Help the World?
Yes, of course, Paul. The Green Heroes is a society for young people who want to protect endangered animals.
Oh, good. We know now that the Earth is hotter than it was before. The weather is changing and animals are endangered. Why is this?
Well, there are a lot of answers to that question. Today, more people drive cars, so the air in big cities is dirtier.
So, is it a good idea to walk and ride bikes?
Yes, it is. We can also use public transport like buses and trains.
Is the problem only in cities?
No. In the forests, people are cutting down trees to get more wood to make tables, chairs and paper. But the world needs trees and forests to clean the air.
Oh. What other problems does this give us?
Well, when people cut down trees in our forests, animals like Siberian tigers lose their habitat.
What does that mean?
Well, when forests get smaller, it's more difficult for tigers to live there. It's difficult for them to get food to eat and look after their babies.
Oh dear. So, what can we do to help the world?
Well, we can do a lot of things. We can use less paper.
Okay. So you will get the answer, right? What the number one, Lily project is called Help the War. Did you get that information from the audio? So yes or no?
No.
So what Lily project is called? Okay. Lily project is called Help the War. It's true. It's yes. The answer is yes. Because like
True.
we'll listen. Yes, it's yes.
Pupils Book, page 53. 3.
We'll make sure the answer, right?
Listen. Read and say yes or no.
Can I ask you some questions about the Green Heroes and your project called Help the World?
About the green hero and your project's called Help the World. This is the about number one, right? So your project's called Help the World. So this is Paul is like starting a conversation about asking the project's called Help the World of Lily. All right, so number one is yes. What number two answer? What do you think number two answer? Green heroes are young people who want to protect cars.
No.
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 Yes, no. So what is the answer? What is missing? Which one is wrong? So what's
Car. Car.
Chargers,
car?
car.
Car. So what do they want to protect? What do young people are trying to protect?
Protect tree.
And
Uh,
tree and
Animal.
tree and animals. Which kind of animals? Endangered animals. All right. So kind of endangered animal they are trying to protect.
Yes, of course, Paul. The Green Heroes is a society for young people who want to protect endangered animals.
Green Hero is a society, and a young people who want to protect endangered animals. Endangered animals, right? Okay, so number three, what do you think number three? The earth is getting colder? Yes or no?
Oh.
No.
No, right? The earth is getting? The answer
Hotter.
is hotter, yes.
Order.
Oh, good. We know now that the Earth is hotter than it was before.
The earth is hotter than it was before, right?
The weather is
And what about number four? Air in big city is cleaner now.
No.
What is
It's
the answer?
Daddy now.
Is deadier, right? So it's deadier. Deadier is me. Deadier than it was before. Deadier.
changing and animals are endangered. Why is this?
Well, there are a lot of answers to that question.
There are a lot of answers to that questions.
Today, more people drive cars, so the air in big cities is dirtier.
The air in a big city is deadier. All right. So number five, it's a good idea to ride bikes and use public transport. Is a yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, it's yes. But they combine two sentences at the same time because like in the audio, they mentioned two sentences for this one sentence. So let's listen what they mention about this.
So, is it a good idea to walk and ride bikes?
Is this a good idea to walk and ride a bike is one sentence?
Yes, it is. We can also use public transport like buses and trains.
And this sentence is mentioned about public transport. But in the question, they will combine one sentence to make you confuse a little bit, right? But this sentence is yes. So number six, people are cutting down tree in forest. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, people are cutting down tree in forest. Yes.
Is the problem only in cities?
No. In the forests, people are cutting down trees to
In the forest, is a place. That's why we can put in the beginning of the sentence or at the end of the sentence, whatever is okay. Because in forest, people are cutting down tree. People are cutting down tree in forest. Both are the same. So the last one, number seven, the world need tree to clean the air. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, the world need tree to clean the air. So we'll listen to this.
get more wood to make tables, chairs, and paper. But the world needs trees and forests to clean the air.
The world needs tree and forest to clean the air. So this is what they mention in the audio. But they are not like stopping their conversation to make you confused, and they want to make you like some mixed understanding. All of the like listening are like this because like they will give you extra information to make you confuse your answer. All right. So when you're listening the audio, the first thing you have to do is read your question and find out the key point. Find out the key point. Maybe in here, number one, Lily project is called Have the Wall. So the key point is have the wall. So you don't need to remember all these sentences, you just have to remember have the wall. So when you are listening the audio, you will clearly see have the wall. So maybe, so you can think of this sentence is yes or no according to the audio. All right. So number two, also the green heroes are young people who want to protect cars. So it's exactly, we can see the key point is car or green hero or young people. Three key point. Maybe they will give like wrong information from the audio because like this sentence have three key point. Maybe the green heroes or young people or car. This can be like the key point. When you are doing the listening tab, please underline the key point that you see from them. Like sentence you and this is the first step. And the second step is when you are listening the audio, you can note down anything that you hear from the audio. So because like as for me, not about your about others, because like each and everyone cannot be the same about their listening scale. So as for me, I'm not really good at listening at what I thought. So when I'm doing listening, I always note it down what I hear from the audio because like I can easily forget it what I hear already because some of the listening are really long. It take long, so I can't forget it what I hear. Some of the informations from the audio, so I can note it down from my notebook or some blank paper. So if I forget it, I can check it out. So I will get the answer what I hear from what I have from the audio. So this is one of the tip I can do. So this is something maybe that can help you to your listening. All right. So here is, I already gave it to you. Example. I already mentioned about endangered animal, what you have to do about project. You will choose one endangered animals and you can use forest, in the sea, in the river or lake, on the ice cap or whatever. But this one is for like primary level. So you can use any phone or laptop. So you can research from Google or some kind of website and you can make sure what kind of thing you want to put for your endangered animals. All right. For example, you can choose any like polar bear, it's already finished. Maybe Siberian tiger or some kind of elephant. Maybe here also are like endangered animals are also elephants, maybe Indian elephants. And next one is green sea turtle. They are also endangered animals. Next one is I had it. There's a lot of being and they all like ARD dolphin or ARD maybe ARD dolphin. They're also endangered animals, isn't it? So there's so many kind of endangered animals, so you will choose one and make a poster. I mean, make a paragraph about them for writing. All right, can you do it? Okay, so any question about endangered animal in this page? Any questions?
Not yet.
Oh, okay, not yet. Okay, we'll move to the next page. Oh, unify is done. So we will go to like, we will change the section. Okay, so here is another session. This session is about the last after last week. We already finished about like model deductions, right? It must be, it might be, maybe. This is like we do the speaking because I have four picture. Here, picture A, B, C, and D. So in here, we will get picture A and picture B first. When you are answering a question, you will use model or deductions that we already finished. Like because like we will guess the picture. In here, look at the picture A and D and discuss the questions. One question you have to discuss is, where do you think the building are? I didn't even mention or just relax. Like, don't think deeply because just think, maybe it can be any country in the world, so just think what you think. Just say what you think. Where do you think the buildings are? This is the first question. Next one, are they in a city or in a countryside? All right, are they in a city or in a countryside? Countryside is some other people call outskirts. Maybe you might already know, right? Countryside is familiar with us, but like we can also call outskirts. It's called countryside, the same meaning, outskirts. OUDSKIRTS, outskirts is also called countryside. All right, so are they in a city or the countryside? And the last question is, which country do you think this is? Which country is this and why do you think it can be this country? All right, so if you don't want to speak out loud, you can comment in the chat about picture A. We'll discuss about picture A. What do you think this parent or where do you think this parent are? Where do you think this parent are? In a countryside or in a city? You can type at the chat or speak out loud, whatever. What do you think picture A building is?
I think it's Switzerland.
And what do you think? In a city or countryside? Picture A,
Side.
yes.
Side, I
Coun-
think.
You think countryside? So which country do you think?
Sweet or US.
US. You think US countryside building. US countryside building. What do you think? Oh, like this house is for the small family or big family are living in this house. Maybe please you model deduction. Or like you already mentioned it. It might be in a countryside. These buildings might be in a countryside. Or like maybe you will use model deductions. Or like a large family might live there, or a small family might live there, or one or two family member might live there, or something, must or might or something, maybe, or you can use anything, any model deduction. All right, so very good guess. What about picture B? Can you guess by using model deduction? Might, must, could, cannot, must not, mustn't, or something you can use. Picture B. Where do you think the building are in a city or countryside? Picture B.
Maybe in the city.
It may be in a city. So what do you think is, why do you think is in a city? Because, can you show some evidence? Why do you think they are in a city? Because
It have electricity.
and a lot of modern things, right? A lot of modern furniture in the rooms. That's why you think this building must be in a city. Isn't it? Okay, so which country do you think for picture B? Which country do you think?
Canada.
Canada? Okay, Canada. You think it's Canada, so very good. So I will mention the correct answer, all right? Because like just guessing, whatever. Okay, picture A. You are correct. This building is in a countryside and a large family lives there. And this picture is the countryside from Switzerland, but I didn't show some I didn't show some of the like ice or something. This building is from Mexico. Sorry, Mexico. This building is from Mexico countryside. And the second picture is you get it's in a city, correct. And this building is in Dubai flat. Dubai flat. All right. This building is in Dubai flat. So what about picture C? Can you guess picture C? Can you guess picture C? Which country is that? Is a small family or big family live there? Or in a city or countryside? You can, but this one is easy, right?
A small family
Ah,
countryside.
a small family must live in there and in a country.
It has a lot of trees.
Because they have a lot of trees. What do you think? Which country?
It looks like Chinese.
Yes, nearly close. Okay, it's Chinese, countryside, and small family live. You get the correct answer, but that building is in Korea. From Korea countryside, and a small family live there. You get it. So what about picture D? Picture D. Which country and city or countryside or small family or big family live there? Just guess.
It looks like Japan.
It's look like Japan. So it might be Japan.
It might be Japan.
So what do you think? Small family or big family? Mostly or maybe live
Maybe last
large family might live there. And what do you think? It's a country, oh sorry, it's a city or some countryside?
it's maybe in the city.
Yes. Yes, it's in a city and it's a large family live there. And you are correct. This building is from Japan. All right, so just guessing, just guessing. And not just only positive way, you can also guess, you can also get, for example, you guess for picture C, like maybe small family might live there. So you can also say large family cannot live there because this building is small or something. You can also use like model or deduction in a negative way. All right. So what you think and what you don't think, not just only positive way. Okay. So we will go about building. Okay. So this is knowledge checking because like I didn't mention anything about building. So we were just trying to choose our language understanding. All right. So we will read together and choose like suitable answer for this because like I didn't mention about any grammar, but we were trying to get this paragraph. Okay. So in here, Amanda email someone. So here is Amanda email. I already showed it. So let's read together. You can read aloud when you're on mute too. I'm moving house or moving my house. You will choose one, no? Moving house or moving my house next Friday. So here's my new address. So new address name. I'm renting or buying. This is you have to choose the answer for 6 months. And if I like it, I will stay longer. If on the full level or floor, sorry, I forget to make bold here. It's on the full level or floor of a modern house. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. I forgot to do this. House or block? You have to guess according to the paragraph, or no? Okay, so if on a fourth level or floor, you have to choose one what? Of a modern house or modern block or flat. And it's got view or slide of the sea. Oh, sorry, sea. Not seal. Oh my God. Okay, and it's a good location or place. Good location or place, you have to choose one. Because this one is language understanding. And the neighbor or neighborhood, you have to choose one. Neighbor or neighborhood is quiet, but There is some nice cafe and shop nearby. I will like it. Oh, sorry, you will like it? You should come and visit. It's sunny. If it's sunny, we can sit on an upstairs balcony and look at the sea. I've got moved out to this house on Tuesday, but I can't move into my new place until Friday. So I'll be staying with my parents for a few days next week. Are you going to be in the area? So this is just an extra question. So Amanda email will read the first sentence again and you will choose suitable answer what you think. I am moving house or moving my house next Friday. What do you think the answer is moving house or moving my house?
Moving my house.
Moving my house? Okay, I am moving my house next Friday. The correct answer is moving house because like moving my house is mean like we are like moving our house. It's mean moving our house like that, right? Moving house is mean whatever we move the place is gonna be our house, like our home, our place, like that, right? So moving my house is mean like we are moving our house, the place that we are writing down, or the place that we are staying now. We are moving this house to another place. It's me moving my house. Okay, moving house is me we are moving another house. We are moving to another house. So that place is gonna be my house again, like that, right? So the correct answer is moving house. Moving my house is me like moving the house. Got it? So next one is I'm renting or buying for 6 months. What do you think?
Buying.
Buying? Buying for 6 months? 6 months. We can buy for 6 months, isn't it? Renting is me in Burmese we call 9 ရက်နာ ပေါ့နော် so we can't buy for 6 months. So the answer is renting ပဲဖြစ်မှာပေါ့နော် I am renting it for 6 months 6 လပြည့်ငါးတာအဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးပေါ့6 လပြည့်ငါးထားတာဒါပေမဲ့6 လပြည့်ဝယ်တာမျိုးじゃမရဘူးပေါ့နော် so I am renting for 6 months 6 months ဆိုရဲအကန့်အသတ်ပါတာဖြစ်တဲ့ကြောင့်မို့ကျွန်တော်တို့က buying မဟုတ်ဘဲနဲ့ renting ဖြစ်သွားတာပေါ့နော် so ဒါကကျတော့ grammar တွေအရာမဟုတ်ဘဲနဲ့ဒီတိုင်းပဲဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲစာကြောင်းရဲ့အရှိအဓိပ္ပာယ်အနောက်အဓိပ္ပာယ်ကိုချင့်ချိန်ပြီးတော့ရွေးရမျိုးပေါ့ so I am renting it for 6 months and if I like it I will stay longer and if on the fourth level of floor what do you think fourth level of floor
Fourth floor.
yes fourth floor fourth floor level is me when we are staying on that flat when we are using elevator you can say like level but mostly we say floor on the fourth floor of a modern house or flat or modern block of flat what do you think အဲ့ဆိုအရှိကအဓိပ္ပာယ်နဲ့ပြန်ပြီးတော့ပေါင်းကြည့်လို့ရတယ်ပေါ့နော်ခုကျွန်တော်တို့ပြောခဲ့တာဒီ6လငါထားတယ်လက်like လေးလွှာမှာဖြစ်တယ်အဲ့ဆိုရင်အဲ့ဒါက modern house or flat လား block of flat flat ဆိုတာကပေါ့နော်ဒီ maybe you can see flat like a mostly we can see Yangon a lot of flat out there and like kind of sky building flat or like tower flat or there's a lot of tall building we can say flat so because like house is also used the place where you live but if you want to say the building because they mentioned the modern house or flat modern block or flat so it's gonna be the answer is block or flat
Block of.
yes block of flat သူက level 4လို့ပြောထားတာဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲ sorry 4th floor လို့ပြောထားပြီလို့ဆိုတော့ဒါတွေတေးစား modern block of flat ပဲဖြစ်မှာပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ကဒီ house ဝင်ကကြတော့များများအားဖြင့်ကိုနေနေတဲ့အခြေအနေကိုနေနေတဲ့ရောက်တဲ့နေရာကို house လို့ခေါ်လို့လည်းရတယ်ပေါ့နော်ဒါပေမဲ့များများအားဖြင့်ကတော့ home လို့သုံးနေဆိုမှဒီ building တစ်ခုနဲ့သုံးမယ်ဆိုရင် house ကဒီလုံးချင်းတို့ကိုယ့်အိမ်နဲ့ကိုယ့်ယာနဲ့များများအားဖြင့်အဲ့လိုမျိုး house လို့ပြောကြတယ်ပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင်ဒီ block အနောက်မှာ flat လဲပါတာဖြစ်တဲ့ကြောင့်မို့ဒါသိကြတယ် apartment တစ်ခု block တစ်ခုကိုပြောတာပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့သူက modern block of flat လို့သုံးတာများတယ်ဆိုတော့လေ modern house of flat ကကြတော့တိတ်မသုံးဘူးပေါ့ မရှိတလောက်ပါပဲ house လို့ကသူ့ရဲ့ building တည်တဲ့ house တက်ကိုသုံးတာများတယ်ပေါ့နော်ဒီနေရာမှာ modern block of flat လို့ပဲသုံးတာဖြစ်တယ်ဘာလို့လဲဆိုတော့ဘာလို့သုံးရလဲဆိုတော့သူ့ရဲ့ format အရာလည်းပြောမယ်ဆိုရင်စကားစုအရာလည်း modern block of flat လို့သုံးတာပြီးကြတော့အဲ့ဒါကိုမမှန်မိရင်တော့မှာပေါ့နော်ကျွန်တော်တို့ကသူပြောထားတဲ့ is on the fourth floor ကိုပြောထားပြောတဲ့ကြောင့်မို့ fourth floor မှာရှိနေတဲ့နေရာဒီကျွန်တော်မြင်အောင်ကြည့်လိုက်ရင် block တစ်ခုရဲ့ flat တစ်ခုရဲ့လေးလွှာမြောက်မှာရှိနေတာဆိုတော့ဒါသိကြတဲ့ block တစ်ခုအဖြစ်မှာပေါ့အဲ့လိုမျိုးဆိုလို့စနေတာဖြစ်ပါတယ် so what about the last one it's called view or slide of the sea what do you think view or slide of the sea
View. It's got view of
yes good it's got view ကျွန်တော်က sea view လို့သုံးတာများတယ်ပေါ့နော် sea slide မဟုတ်ဘဲနဲ့ sea view or sea view နဲ့ view or sea အဲ့လိုမျိုးဆန့်ဖြစ်ပြီးရေးတာပေါ့ဆိုတော့ it's got view or sea very good what about the second paragraph it's a good location or it's a good place
a good location.
yes it's a good location ကျွန်တော်တို့ကအိမ်တင်နေရာကိုပြောချင်တာအခုသွားမဲ့ပြောင်းမဲ့အိမ်ရဲ့တင်နေရာကိုပြောနေတာဖြစ်တဲ့ကြောင့်မို့ဒါက a good location ပေါ့နော် place ဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော်တို့ around the house တွေကိုလည်းပြောပြမယ်အဲ့လိုမျိုးလာမယ်ပေါ့ဆိုရင်ဒီခုမှလာမယ် and the neighbor or neighborhood is quiet what do you think neighbor or neighborhood what is the difference then so what is the correct answer for this what do you think neighbor or neighborhood is quiet but there are some nice cafe and shops nearby so do I around his building around his half flat သူ့ရဲ့ flat နားမှာရှိရဟာလို့ပြောပြနေဖြစ်တဲ့ကြောင့်မို့ဘယ်လိုထင်လဲပေါ့နော် the neighbor or neighborhood is quiet just you can say whatever neighbor or neighborhood in here
Neighborhood.
yes yes neighborhood because like neighbor လို့ပြောမှဆိုရင် like we just want to make sure the detail neighbor ပြောမှဆိုရင်တိကျတဲ့အိမ်နီးနားချင်းတစ်ယောက်ယောက်ဘင်အိမ်တအိမ်အဲ့လိုမျိုး point out လုပ်ချင်တဲ့နေရာမှာ neighbor လို့ပြောတယ်ပေါ့နော်ဒီနေရာမှာ neighbor ဆိုတာအိမ်ပတ်ဝန်းကျင်မှာရှိတဲ့အိမ်နီးနားချင်းတွေအကုန်လုံးပြောချင်တာအဲ့လိုပေါ့နော်သူ building နားမှာရှိတဲ့အထက်အောက် neighborhood အကုန်လုံးပြောချင်တာပေါ့နော်ပြီးရင်သူရှိနေတဲ့ building ဘေးနားပတ်ဝန်းကျင်အကုန်လုံး neighborhood လို့သုံးလို့ရတယ်ပေါ့နော် neighbor လို့သုံးရင်ကကျတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ကတိကျတဲ့ neighbor နေရာတနေရာလူတဦးဦးအိမ်တအိမ်အဲ့လိုမျိုး point out လုပ်ပြီးတော့ detail ပြောပြချင်တဲ့အခါမှာ neighbor ကိုသုံးတယ်ပေါ့နော် neighborhood ဆိုရင်ကတော့ဒီတိုင်းခြုံငုံပြီးတော့သူ့ flat ရဲ့ပတ်ဝန်းကျင်မှာရှိတဲ့ neighborhood အနားချင်းအကုန်လုံးကိုညွှန်တာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဆိုရင် the neighborhood is quiet ဆိုရင်ဒီနေ့မှာတရရက်ကိုပဲ point out လုပ်ထားတာမျိုးမဟုတ်ဘူးပေါ့နော်သူ့ရဲ့ပတ်ဝန်းကျင်ကိုပြောထားတာဆိုတော့သူ့ရဲ့ပတ်ဝန်းကျင်ကလည်း is quiet ဖြစ်တယ် but there are some nice cafe and shops nearby I would like it you will like it and you should come and visit if it is sunny we can sit on an upstairs balcony do you know balcony
Oh, teacher, I don't know.
balcony is me like in front of our room we have some kind of like how can I say we can put some flower in a vase and here is we didn't cover anything in front of our house upstairs maybe in Burmese you can call veranda or something လာတာဆောင် veranda အဲ့လိုမျိုးပေါ့အဲ့လိုမျိုး balcony လို့ပြောရပါတော့ so သူကတော့ဒီ house မှာမဟုတ်ဘဲနဲ့ flat မှာဖြစ်တဲ့ကြောင့်မို့အဲ့လိုမျိုးအိမ်ရှိ veranda အဲ့လိုမျိုးပုံစံမျိုး balcony မှာ balcony ကနေ and look and see ပင်လယ် view ကြည့်လို့ရတယ်လို့ပြောချင်တာပေါ့နော် upstairs maybe you already know upstairs is me upstairs okay upstairs downstairs upstairs balcony is me like veranda လာတာဆောင် or something all right so I got to move out to or out of this house it's me the place she is living right now ပြောင်းမဲ့ဟာမဟုတ်ဘဲနဲ့သူအခုနေနေတဲ့အိမ်ရဲ့အကြောင်းကိုပြောတာပေါ့နော် so I got to move out of or move out to this house on Tuesday this house ဆိုတော့ခုလက်ရှိနေနေတဲ့ this house ကိုပြောတာပေါ့နော်အစ်စ်ပြောင်းမဲ့အိမ်မဟုတ်ဘဲနဲ့ပေါ့ this house ဆိုတော့ခုလက်ရှိနေနေတဲ့အိမ်ကနေလို့ move out of လား move out to လားပေါ့နော် what do you think
Out to.
move out to okay so I've got to move out to this house to ဆိုရင်ကကျတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ point out လုပ်တာမျိုးဖြစ်သွားမှာပေါ့နော် so ဆိုရင် to this house ဆိုရင်ဒီအိမ်ကို move out တော့ဆိုပြောင်းသွားမှာဒီအိမ်ကိုပြောင်းသွားမှာအဲ့လိုဖြစ်သွားမှာပေါ့ဒီအိမ်ကိုပြောင်းသွားမှာ Tuesday မှာအဲ့လိုဖြစ်သွားမှာအခုကကျတော့ तू ကအတစ်ပြောင်းမဲ့အိမ်ကိုပိုင်ရည်ညွှန်းတာမဟုတ်ပဲနဲ့ I just want to mention about the house that she is living right now အခုနေနေတဲ့အိမ်ကနေထွက်သွားမဲ့နေ့ကိုပြောတာပေါ့နော်ဒီအိမ်ကနေထွက်ရမဲ့နေ့ကိုပြောတာဟိုဘက်အိမ်ကိုပြောင်းမဲ့နေ့ဆိုတာတဲ့ဒီအိမ်ကနေထွက်ရမဲ့နေ့အဲ့လိုမျိုးရည်ညွှန်းတာဖြစ်တယ်ဟိုဘက်အိမ်ကိုပြောင်းရမဲ့နေ့က next Friday ဒါပေမဲ့ तू ဒီအိမ်ကနေထွက်ရမဲ့နေ့ကဘာလဲ Tuesday အဲ့လိုမျိုးဖြစ်သွားမှာပေါ့ဟိုဘက်အိမ်ကိုပြောင်းရမဲ့နေ့ကို तू အပေါ်မှာ mention လုပ်ထားရပေါ့နော်ဒီမှာI'm moving house next Friday မှာပြောင်းမှာဒါပေမဲ့ I've got to move out of this house on Tuesday လို့ဖြစ်သွားမှာပေါ့နော် move out of ဆိုတာတကယ်တော့ तू ကဟိုပါပဲတွဲရဲ့ phrase ပေါ့တွဲရဲ့ phrase တကယ်တော့လေ move out of အဲ့လိုမျိုးပေါ့မြန်မာပြည်ကတော့ out of တုံးတယ် to ကကြတော့ point out ပြတဲ့တခုခု SC ကိုအဲ့ဒီနေရာကိုအဲ့လိုမျိုး point out ပြတဲ့နေရာမျိုးမှာတုံးတယ်ဒီကကြတော့ဒီကနေထွက်သွားဖို့ဒီကနေထွက်မှာလည်းပြောချင်တာပေါ့ဒီအိမ်ကနေထွက်ပေးရမှာပြောမယ်ဆို maybe စာချုပ်ပြေရတော့၎င်းဒါမှမဟုတ်ဒီအိမ်ကနေရောင်းလိုက်လို့တမများတက်လာမယ်နေ့တော့၎င်းအဲ့လိုမျိုးဖြစ်တာတော့မို့ तू က Tuesday မှာအပီဒီကနေထွက်ပေးရအဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင် I've got to move out of this house ဒီအိမ်ကနေအဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးပေါ့ဒီအိမ်ကိုမဟုတ်ဘဲနဲ့ဒီအိမ်ကနေ move out of ထွက်သွားပေးရမယ် on Tuesday မှာအဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးဖြစ်သွားမှာပေါ့and but I can't move blank to my new place ဆိုတော့ပြောလို့မျိုးပဲ तू next Friday မှာဟိုဘက်အိမ်ကို moving house လုပ်မှာဆိုရင် I can't move off လား move into my new place the new place ကိုကသွားမှာလား new place ကနေသွားမှာလားအဲ့လိုမျိုးပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင် I can't move off လား move into လားပေါ့
into
အဲ့လိုဖြစ်သွားမှာပေါ့ဆိုရင်ပထမစာကြောင်းနဲ့ဒုတိယစာကြောင်းတွေကအဲ့လိုမျိုးလေးကွာပါပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင်အခုလက်ရှိနေနေတဲ့အိမ်ကနေထွက်ပြီးတော့ဟိုဘက်အိမ်ကိုအဲ့လိုမျိုးပေါ့နော်သူကပြောမယ်ဆိုရင် preposition ပုံစံမျိုးလေးဖြစ်သွားမှာပေါ့ကနေကိုလေးဖြစ်သွားမှာပေါ့ဆိုရင် I've got to move out of this house ဒီအိမ်ကနေဒီအိမ်ရဲ့အဲ့လိုပြောစတော့ဒီအိမ်ကနေ Tuesday မှာထွက်မယ် but I can't move into my new place အဲ့ဒီအိမ်ကိုအဲ့လိုမျိုးပေါ့ဆိုရင် into preposition သုံးတဲ့အခါမှာအဲ့လိုမျိုးလေးပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင် move into new place until Friday ဒါအပေါ်မှာ mention လုပ်ခဲ့တယ် Friday မတိုင်ခင်သွားလို့မရဘူးပေါ့နော် Friday ပြောမယ်ဆို Friday မှာစာချုပ်ချုပ်ထားရမျိုးလည်းဖြစ်နိုင်တာပေါ့နော်ဥပမာအဖြစ်တော့ဆို Friday မှာပဲသူကအိမ်ကိုသွားလို့ရမှာ so I'll be staying with my parents for a few days next week ဆိုရင် until Friday မတိုင်ခင်မှာကြားတဲ့ရက်မှာသူက I'll be staying with my parents for a few days next week now တစ်ပတ်သူ့မိဘတွေနဲ့သွားနေမှာပေါ့နော်ဆို Friday မတိုင်ခင် are you going to be in that area ဒါတော့ဆက်ဆက် this is a related question like the one that she emailed all right ဆိုရင်ဒါကကြတော့တခြား grammar တွေကိုအများကြီးမစင်စားပဲနဲ့ဒီလိုမျိုး paragraph ကိုအရှေ့အဓိပ္ပာယ်အနောက်အဓိပ္ပာယ်နဲ့ပေါင်းပြီးတော့ပြောမယ်ဆိုရင်စဉ်းစားရတဲ့ဟာမျိုးပေါ့grammar ကနေစဉ်းစားလဲရတယ်ဒါမှမဟုတ်ဒါပေမဲ့ဒီထဲမှာမျိုးရပြကသူကအခြေအနေအရာတင့်တော်တဲ့ဟာကိုအခြေအနေအရာပြောမလဲစကားလုံးတစ်ခုစလုံးက grammatically မှန်ပေမဲ့ဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲ understanding နဲ့ language အရာသူကဘယ်ဟာက suitable answer လဲဆိုတော့ရွေးရမျိုးဖြစ်သွားပါဘောနော် okay so I hope you understand any question in here any word that you didn't know any vocabulary or something any questions
not yet teacher
okay not yet so this only flat is mean the like high building like a modern building modern house နဲ့မတူနော် modern building တွေကကျတော့မြန်မာပြည် like a condo တို့ apartment တို့အဲ့လိုမျိုးထားတဲ့ဟာမျိုးကမြန်မာပြည် flat တဲ့သူကအရင်အပေါ်ပဲနေရာယူထားမျိုးပေါ့နော် house ကကျတော့ maybe like for own house or like there's only 2 layer or 3 layer second floor or third floor at most right it's called modern house but modern flat is not the same modern flat we can call modern block of flat တို့ကအဲ့လိုမျိုးfloor တစ်ခုချင်းစီအပေါ်တက်သွားမျိုးအမြင့်ကြီးပုံစံမျိုးပြောပါတော့အဲ့လိုမျိုးဆိုရင် modern block of flat လို့သုံးတယ်ပေါ့နော် modern block of flat okay modern block of flat Navajo you see this one balcony is a part of building in the end the part of building ပေါ့နော်အစိတ်ပိုင်းတစ်ခုပါပဲ so building တို့ render လာတာကြောင့်အဲ့လိုမျိုး balcony လို့ပြောရပေါ့နော် Okay, that's it. So we'll move to the next page. Okay, so he is coming. Today is reading day. Okay, so in here, I will give you three paragraph, and I will send this paragraph to the group also because we have to answer the question according to this paragraph. But if you understand, you might remember. All right, so I will send first. Wait a minute. This one. So you can read for a while. I will send this like screenshot to the group.
Teacher, I can see in the group
Oh, okay.
where
Okay. I'm sending actually. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. So do you see that I already sent it to the group? Okay, so let's start. Okay, the first paragraph is a more person place to stay. More personal place to stay. All right, so maybe so let's have a look what is this paragraph is about. Okay, let's read it together. You can also read when you are microphone on mute here. Do you find hotels too cold and friendly and do you want to live like a local when you go on holidays? And you like generation or websites such as Alban. This one is Alban, the name of the website. And it can help you find privately owned run apartment and houses to rent. Okay, now here is a lot of key point in this sentence. So when you're reading, please note the key point as soon as you read the sentence, all right? So the second paragraph, host create profile or place to rent and guests can browse the profile like a website, like advertising website or something. Maybe like we can advertise the house of us and the guests will check the like your profile or something. The guests can browse the profile, read review and written by guests and make reservation online. Price price range from about like $25 to 100 per night, depending on the accommodations and locations. Okay, so the last sentence. Oh, sorry, this one is what? You have to be what? What is like to stay at a stranger house when you're on a holiday? And if you are host, what's like to open your home to people you don't know? We spoke to some guests and hosts to find out. This is like the introduced paragraph. Maybe like he mentioned about the Alban, the website where you can find the room, an apartment, and a house for rent. You can be host and also you can be guest. All right. The question they mentioned is, what is like to stay at a stranger house if you are a guest when you are on holiday? And the second one is, if you are a host, what is like to open your home to people you don't know? This is as you are a host. Okay, now so the next two paragraph will be they were like making an interview about the host and the guest. Got it? Okay, in here there is nothing difficult. Was accommodation is me like the place to live or some kind of place to live, maybe apartment, house, or condo room or something. It's accommodations. Depending on apartment is also the place that I mentioned about a flat, some kind of apartment. This is also apartments. Okay, so this is the first paragraph. I will give you 2 minutes this paragraph. Maybe you will get a like screenshot in the group also. So I will give you 2 minutes for this paragraph. And if you have any question, you can ask me when you are reading. This one is Alban and friendly privately. Privately is me like private. All right. So privately own run apartments and houses. All right. So I will give you 2 minutes to read this paragraph. Let's start. Okay, it's 2 minutes over. So let's go to the next paragraph. Okay, this paragraph is the guest. What the guest say? So the name is Antonia. Okay, Antonia, what Antonia said we'll read together. So Antonia mentioned, my friend and I stay in an amazing modern villa in California. This is where Antonia and his friends stay. An amazing modern villa in California for 10 days. It had 8 bedrooms, and a pool and the biggest kitchen I have ever seen. I have ever seen so မြင်ဘူးသမျှထဲမှာပေါ့နော် I have ever seen မြင်ဘူးသမျှထဲမှာ the bigger kitchen superlative adjective the bigger kitchen I have ever seen. And the whole the owner of the house name is which is Jeff, our host, cooked fantastic breakfast for us. Okay, now this is the owner of their house, Jeff. And Jeff was so nice. He gave us lots of information about the local area and invited us to join him for dinner. We ended up becoming good friends. And he is going to come and stay in my house when he come to Italy next year. Okay, now we will read again. In this paragraph, there was a lot of key points they mentioned. The first sentence, my friend and I stay, subject, verb, object, right? My friend and I stay in an amazing modern villa in California. So in place, go mention it's an amazing modern villa for 10 days. It had 8 bedrooms and a pool and a bigger kitchen I have ever seen. Bigger kitchen. And the host name is Jeff. Our host cooked fantastic breakfast for us. Breakfast ချက်ပေးရနော် Jeff သူတို့ရဲ့အိမ်ပိုင်ကသူတို့ breakfast ချက်ပေးရ and Jeff was so nice. He gave us lots of information. Information နဲ့အများကြီးပေးရလို့ပြောသွားတယ်နော် He gave us lots of information about the local area နဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့ information တွေအများကြီးပေးသွားတယ် Invited us to join for dinner. Dinner အတွက် invite လုပ်တယ်ပေါ့နော် Maybe ဒီမှာ kitchen အတွက် mention သွားတယ် being kitchen dinner join မှုခေါ်တယ် Then we ended up becoming good friend တွေဖြစ်သွားတယ် and he is going to come and stay with my house when he come to Italy next year မှာသူတို့တွေ့ဖို့ရှိတယ် Okay, now so they became good friend ဖြစ်သွားတယ်ကြောင့်မို့ he was going to come and stay in his house in Antonia's house Jeff will go to Antonia's house next year. Okay, so this is all about Antonia, like comment, maybe like review as a guest. So this paragraph is easy. So I will just give you like around 1 or 2 minutes. All right, so please do it for about Antonia paragraph. ဒီနေရာမှာ fantastic ဆိုတာကပြောမယ် enjoyable ဖြစ်တာကိုပြောပါတော့နှစ်သက်ဖွယ်ကောင်းတော့အဲ့လိုမျိုးပြောချင်တာဖြစ်ပါတယ် fantastic ပျော်ရွှင်စရာဟာတမျိုးပြောလို့ရတယ်နှစ်လိုပဲဖြစ်တာနှစ်သက်ဖွယ်ဖြစ်တော့အဲ့လိုမျိုးပြောချင်တာဖြစ်ပါတယ် enjoyable လို့ပြောမယ်စက်နှစ်သက်ဖွယ်ကောင်းတော့ enjoy ဖြစ်တော့အဲ့လိုပုံပြောချင်တာဖြစ်ပါတယ် fantastic maybe when we are like giving some like a race word you can also use like fantastic or something Most of the teachers are always use fantastic when they are giving like some kind of rice word to their children. Information is made to be easy. It's a like data or something. There's no more difficult word. Amazing is also some kind of like punctuate word. Amazing. Villa is made like very big building and very beautiful and some kind of rich or modern villa like you can say modern house or modern apartment modern villa is very big house like that okay and California is a country so we will move to the next page if you finish reading
Yes, teacher, finish.
do you okay so we'll go to the next one okay the next paragraph also a guess again She is a cat. Oh, sorry, maybe he is a cat. His name is Kumi. Okay, now this is about Kumi's paragraph. I've stayed in Berlin a few times, but I've always stayed in a hotel. This experience was completely different. I had the whole of the top floor of an old house, and the rent include a bicycle too, which was great for traveling about. It was great for traveling about. The bicycle is great for traveling about. The host name is Clara and Alexander were very kind, and we have good conversation every meal time. Meal time is maybe like breakfast, lunch, and dinner meal time. They let me use the kitchen. They let me use the kitchen, which was great as the restaurant nearby are quite expensive. In here, this one a little bit confused. The center is a little bit like maybe about intermediate and about intermediate. The which were great as a restaurant nearby are quite expensive. Some of you guys already know because like they are like combining the sentence. They let me use the kitchen. The kitchen is one sentence. Which in here, which it's represented to kitchen. Kitchen ကဘယ်လို kitchen မျိုးလဲဆိုတာကိုကိုယ်စားပြုထားဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ဆိုရင် they let me use the kitchen which was great as the restaurant ဆိုတာက kitchen ကိုကိုယ်စားပြုတာ။ပြီးကြမှာ the restaurant အကြောင်းကပြန်ပြောရဲ the restaurant nearby are quite expensive. အနောက်က nearby are quite expensive ဒီ restaurant ကိုကိုယ်စားပြုပြီးတော့ which was great as the restaurant ဒီ kitchen ကိုကိုယ်စားပြုတယ်။ပြောချင်တာအဲ့စကားစုလုံးတစ်ခုလုံးက kitchen ကိုပြောရဲဆိုပေမဲ့အနောက်က nearby are quite expensive ဒီ kitchen ကိုပြောတာမဟုတ်ဘူးပေါ့နော် restaurant ကိုပြောတာဖြစ်တယ်ပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင်အကုန်လုံးခြုံပြီးတော့ဘာသာပြန်နိုင်မယ်ဆိုရင်အနီးနားကဈေးကြီးတဲ့ restaurant တွေလောက်ကောင်းမွန်တဲ့ kitchen မျိုးအဲ့လိုပြောချင်တာဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီ wish နဲ့ပတ်သက်တာဟိုဘယ်လဲ first week တွေထဲမှာပါရတယ်ပေါ့နော်သူက representing what မှာ wish တို့ what တို့ who တို့ where တို့အဲ့လိုမျိုးတွေနဲ့ဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲပြန်ပြီးတော့ highlight လုပ်တဲ့ဟာမျိုးပေါ့ဘယ်လိုနေရာမျိုးလဲဘယ်လို kitchen မျိုးလဲဆိုတော့အဲ့လိုမျိုးပြန်ပြီးတော့သူက point out ပြန်လုပ်တာ so they let me use the kitchen the kitchen ကဘယ်လို kitchen မျိုးလဲ which were great as the restaurant nearby are quite expensive တော်တော်လေးကိုဈေးကြီးတဲ့ restaurant တွေကဲတို့ကောင်းမွန်တဲ့ kitchen မျိုးအဲ့လိုပြောချင်တာပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင်ဒါလေးကဒီဇိုင်းကပြောနေခက်လိုက်နည်းနည်းလေး confuse ဖြစ်နိုင်တာမလို့ပါဆိုရင် they let me use the kitchen which were great the restaurant nearby are quite expensive so nearby are quite expensive not about kitchen about the restaurant all right so the shopkeepers in the area knew I was staying at Clara at Alexandra's house. So the shopkeeper, maybe the area, so shopkeeper is not just only one shopkeeper. This is plural now because shopkeepers in the area. The Nina Machi shopkeepers when season by season sanction knew me, like knew her, but not knew him. I was staying at Clara and Alexandra's house money as well. They were teenagers. And they were all very friendly and I felt like a local. ဒီနေရာရဲ့ဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲ local people လို့မျိုးသူကိုယ်သူခံစားလိုက်ရ I find it and on this week. Okay, so there's a lot of key point too because like after this time you have to remember what did you write or what did you read from the paragraph. All right, so in here there's not a lot of difficult words. Like completely different. The experience is your experience completely different. Difference ဆိုတော့သူက deep meaning ဖြစ်အောင်လို့ completely ပြောတာပေါ့နော်လုံးဝကိုအလုံးစုံကိုအဲ့လိုမျိုးပြောချင်တာပေါ့နော်ဒီအတွေ့အကြုံကလုံးဝကိုကွဲပြားတယ်အရင်အချိန်တွေကသူဟိုတက်မှာပဲအမြဲတမ်းနေတယ်ဒီတစ်ခေါက်အတွေ့အကြုံကတော့လုံးဝကိုကွဲပြားတယ်အဲ့လိုပြောချင်တာဖြစ်ပါတယ် I had the whole of the talk တိတ်နေအဲ့တော့ခက်တာတော့မပါဘူး Conversation also easy. Meal time is me. I already mentioned breakfast, lunch, and dinner time is me meal time. And a restaurant is the place where we have like where we can get a lot of food. We can buy it. Expensive is me like we have to pay a lot of pay and cash for that. Not that much difficult. So I will give you 2 minutes for Kumi. So you can start reading. So I have you finished reading this paragraph. Do you finish reading about Kumi? I hope you finished this. So are you finished reading about Kumi?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so if you don't remember, you can go and check other groups because like we will go to the next one. The next one is okay. The next one is yeah. For the first paragraph Alban, about Alban. All right. So in here, number one, where would you prefer to stay? So this is your opinion, not just detailed questions. So where would you prefer to stay? A hotel, a rent apartment, or like a spare room in a local person house? It's me like we are staying in the other people's house as a rent. So what do you think? Where do you want to stay for your opinion? Hotel? Yes.
A spare room in a Luke person house.
Nice. A spare room in a local person. Can you give some evidence? Can you give some reason why you want to stay a local person house?
Because Luke person is friendly.
Of course, friendly, and they can give you a lot of information about the area and some kind of like a vibe, and you have to notice something. You have to like remember how you can stay there, right? Yep. So what about the others? What about the other? Where do you want to stay? What about the others? Where do you want to stay? Maybe a hotel. Hotel is very easy to know. Rent apartments maybe like in apartment တစ်ခုခု maybe condo rooms or some like တိုက်ခန်းတွေပါတယ်မျိုးငါးနေရာမျိုးပေါ့နောက်တစ်ခါကျတော့စနာပြောလို့မျိုးပဲ spare room in a local person house မှာ share ပြီးတော့နေရာမျိုးပေါ့တစ်စိတ်တစ်ပိုင်းစီပေးပြီးတော့နေရာမျိုးပေါ့ All right. So we'll go to the letter B. Okay, so we'll go to letter B. So this one is, oh, sorry, wait a minute. Letter B is read the introduction of a more personal place to stay, like about Alban, and choose the best summary. Summary is mean you already know summarize. အနည်းချုပ်အတူချုပ်ခေါင်းစဉ်ပေါ့နော်အတူချုပ်ပြီးတော့ပြောချင်မယ်ပေါ့နော်ဘာလို့ဆိုလို့ချင်တာလဲ The first paragraph. So number one is Alban is an advertising website for hotels. Or number two is Alban is a website for travelers and people who have room to rent. Number three, Alban is a travel advice website that have review of a hotel and restaurants. What do you think?
Number two, Urban is a website for traveler and people who have room to rent.
Yes, of course. So because like in Alban, they didn't mention about hotel because like you can check it. Oh, sorry, not this one. You can check it here. Do you find hotel too cool and friendly? Just mention about hotel, but not about Alban is a hotel. Now we can see a hotel in an Alban because like Alban is like room share, apartment share, or house share, something. But no, so this is about Alban. So the very good. The correct answer is Alban is a website for traveler and people who have room to rent. အိမ်ငှားခြင်းနဲ့တူဒါမှမဟုတ်ကိုယ့်အိမ်ကိုငှားခြင်းနဲ့တူကိုကငှားခြင်းနဲ့တူအဲ့လိုမျိုး traveler အတွက်ပေါ့နော် traveler and people ခီးသွားတဲ့အတွက်ရဲဒါမှမဟုတ်ရဲကိုအိမ်ပိုင်ရှိတဲ့လူတွေကငှားခြင်းနဲ့တူအတွက်ရဲ website လုပ်တာဖြစ်ပါတယ် So number 3 က Evan is a travel advice website that has review or hotel and restaurant ကို review လုပ်ပေးတဲ့ website ဖြစ်ပါတယ်တဲ့ အဲ့လိုပြောထားပါဆိုတော့ the correct answer is number 2. Got it. All right, so we'll go to the next one. In here is maybe like about Antonia and Kumi. So here is number 1 to 5. If you think this sentence is represent to Antonia, you will say, oh, just say Antonia, because like this is not writable. In writable, you will just write down A and K, but just say Kumi or Antonia, right? Which sentence represent to them? So number 1 is, you can read together with me. Who could swim at the place they stay? Who could swim at the place they stay? Antonia or Kumi? Who could swim at the place they stay? သူတို့နေနေရမှာ who could swim ဘယ်သူက could swim ရေကူးနိုင်လဲရေကူးလို့ရတယ် who could swim? You can check the paragraph in the group too. Antonia or Kumi? Did you get the answer? You can check like Antonia paragraph. You can check Antonia paragraph. Did you see anything about swimming? Did you see anything about swimming? And do you see Kumi paragraph or do you see anything about swimming? Maybe who's that? And which sentence? Which paragraph?
I can find it.
Okay. So in here we will read Kumi paragraph. Oh, sorry, Antonia paragraph first because like Antonia is the first paragraph, right? Antonia paragraph in here. My friend and I stay in an amazing modern villa in California for 10 days. I have 8 bedrooms and a pool. Do you see P-O-O and pool in an Antonia paragraph? So a pool is mean that you can swim in a pool. You can swim in a pool because like in a rent, it had 8 bedrooms and a pool. It means you can swim there. All right. So what is the correct answer?
Tonia.
And yes, Antonia. So this is the example or you will find because like they were not like point out the same sentence, but you have to find which one is like the same meaning. Which one is the same meaning, right? So what about number 2? Who fell at home in the neighborhood? Who fell at home in the neighborhood?
Kumi.
Yes, Kumi. ကိုယ့်အိမ်ကိုယ့်ရာလို့ခံစားခဲ့ရတာပေါ့နော်ဒီပတ်ဝန်းကျင်မှာကိုယ့်အိမ်ကိုယ့်ရာလို့ခံစားလိုက်ရတဲ့သူကဘယ်သူလဲအဲ့လိုမျိုးပြောချင်တာပေါ့ဆိုတော့ it's Kumi. Yes, correct. Because the last sentence man he said I felt like a local by the end of this week. သူအဲ့မှာငါလို့ပြီးသွားတဲ့အခါမှာသူ့အနေနဲ့သူတည့်ရ local people တယောက်အနေနဲ့တယောက်လိုမျိုးခံစားလိုက်ရတယ်ပေါ့နော်အဲ့လိုမျိုးပေါ့ like a local but you can say I feel at home. So maybe like when some of your friends are coming to your home you can say yo like feel at home. Stay relaxed or like stay whatever you like or something you can say feel at home. You can feel at home လို့ပြောပေါ့နော်ပြောလို့ရတယ်ဒါကိုယ့်ရဲ့ daily speaking မှာလည်းသုံးလို့ရတယ် at home ဆိုတာမျိုးပေါ့ You can feel at home. You can stay and feel at home or something. ဝယ်တငယ်ချင်းလေးလာတဲ့အခါမျိုးဒီမှာမဟုတ်တရက uncomfortable ဖြစ်နေတဲ့အခြေအနေမျိုးမှာကိုယ်အဲ့လိုမျိုးတွေပြောပြလို့ရတယ်ပေါ့နော် You can feel at home ပေါ့အဲ့လိုမျိုးပေါ့ So what about number 3? You could easily get around in a or who could easily get around in a city? Who could easily get around in a city? Who could easily ဘယ်သူကအလွယ်တကူ get around သွားလာလို့ရလဲပေါ့နော်သွားလာလို့ရခဲ့လဲ Who could easily get around a city? သူ့ပတ်ဝန်းကျင်ကို get around လုပ်နိုင်ခဲ့ရတယ်လုပ်ခဲ့လို့ရတယ်ပေါ့ Antonia or Kumi? Sorry, Kumi? You said Kumi?
Yeah.
Okay, let's find out about Kumi. In here, which sentence do you think? In here, he said, yes. I have the whole top floor of an old house and the rent include အဲ့ဒီငါထားတဲ့အထဲမှာ include ဆိုတာပါဝင်တယ်ပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင် the rent include a bicycle too သူငါးပေးရဲ့အထဲမှာအဲ့ငါးတာနဲ့အဲ့ဒီငါးရက်နဲ့အထဲမှာ bicycle ကလည်းပါတယ်အကျုံးဝင်တယ် bicycle လည်းပါတယ်ပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့ which were great for traveling about အဲ့ဒီနာပတ်ဝန်းကျင်ကိုသွားလာလို့ကောင်းတဲ့စက်ဘိန်းတစ်စင်းအမစက်ဘိန်းကိုသူကအနောက်ကနေပြန်ပြီးတော့ point out လုပ်ထားတာ which နဲ့ပြန်ပြီးတော့ set ထားတာမျိုးပါတယ်ပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင်အရင်တုန်းကကျွန်တော်တို့ is ဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲ discuss လုပ်ခဲ့တယ်မျိုးပဲ a person ဆိုရင်ဒီခုနဲ့ဆက်မယ် place ဆိုရင် where နဲ့ဆက်မယ်အရာဝတ္ထုဓမ္မမို့အခြေအနေတစ်ခုဆိုရင် which or that နဲ့ဆက်မယ်အဲ့လိုမျိုးပေါ့ဒီမှာကလည်း bicycle ကိုသူက mention လုပ်ချင်တာဖြစ်တဲ့ကြောင့်မို့ which နဲ့ဆက်ထားတယ် which was great for traveling about ဒီနားပတ်ဝန်းကျင်ကိုတွာလာလို့ရတဲ့တွာလာလို့ကောင်းတဲ့ bicycle တစ်စင်းကလည်း9ရက်နဲ့အထက်မှာပါတယ်အဲ့လိုမျိုးပြောချင်တယ်ဖြစ်တဲ့ကြောင့်မို့သူကဒီ indirect way နဲ့သူကဒီနားပတ်ဝန်းကျင်ကိုတွာလာခဲ့ရတယ်ဆိုတဲ့အဓိပ္ပာယ်ရောက်တယ်ပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့ who could swim easily get around the city ဆိုရင်ခုမေးဖြစ်ပါတယ် you get correct answer so what about number 4 who cooked their own food who cooked their own food Antonia or Kumi
Antonia.
Antonia so which sentence do you think Antonia
And then our host cook one fantastic breakfast for us.
Okay their own food who could their own food သူတို့ရဲ့ကိုယ်ပိုင်အစားအသောက်ကိုသူတို့ကိုယ်တိုင်ချက်ခဲ့လို့ဘာတူလဲအဲ့လိုပြောချင်တာပေါ့နော်ဒီမှာက Antonia မှာက Jeff ကချက်တာသူတို့ရဲ့ host cook breakfast for us သူတို့အတွက် breakfast ကိုချက်ပေးခဲ့တယ်ပြီးတော့ invited us to join dinner ညစာသူတို့ကိုလာညစာဖိတ်ကြွေးတယ်ပေါ့နော်အဲ့လိုပြောချင်တာဆိုတော့နှစ်ခုစလုံးရဲ့အခြေအနေကသူတို့အိမ်ရှင် Jeff ကပဲချက်တာအဲ့လိုဖြစ်နေတယ်
Kumi, teacher.
so in Kumi okay so Kumi go which sentence do you think
The sentence.
The left, oh no, sorry. The food, yes,
They
the
let
yes,
that-
yes,
Let me use the kitchen.
yes. So they let me use the kitchen. So သူတို့က kitchen အသုံးပြုခွင့်ပေးရဲဆိုကြတဲ့ကသူက kitchen ကိုသုံးခဲ့တယ်ဆိုတဲ့အဓိပ္ပာယ်မျိုးရောက်တယ်ပေါ့နော်။ तू ကအဲ့ဒါမျိုး तू ကဒါလိုက်မပေးထားပဲနဲ့အဲ့လိုမျိုးအခြေအနေ तू အဓိပ္ပာယ် तू အဲ့လိုမျိုး reading ကဒီနောက်ပိုင်းဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲ test တွေ reading တွေမှာလည်းများပြကအဲ့လိုမျိုးများတယ်ပေါ့နော် reading လုပ်တဲ့အခါကျရင် သူကအဲ့လိုမျိုးsimilar meaning ပေးရလုံးဝ direct word တောင်မပါသလောက်ပဲပေါ့နော်တရားတောင်နည်းနည်းဟိုပြောမယ်ဆိုမြင်သားရေးပြောရမယ် they let me use the kitchen သုံးခွင့်ပေးရဆိုတော့ तू ကသုံးခဲ့တယ်ဆိုတဲ့အဓိပ္ပာယ်နဲ့တူတယ်ပေါ့နော် which were great as a restaurant nearby quite expensive ဒါကတော့ kitchen ကိုပြန်ပြီးတော့ point out လုပ်ထားတာဆိုတော့ let me use ဆိုတော့သူတို့ကိုသုံးခွင့်ပေးခဲ့တာဆိုသူတို့သုံးခဲ့တယ်ဆိုတဲ့အဓိပ္ပာယ်မျိုးပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့ they could their own food ပေါ့ဆိုတော့သမင်းထိတ်ကြွေးရတယ်ဘာလဲမပါဘူးဆိုတော့လေကုမီစီမှာ right so what about number 5 who is going to see their host again
Antonia.
yes good Antonia correct because like Antonia mentions he is going to come and stay in my house when he comes to Italy next year ဆို next year မှာ तू က Italy ကိုလာခဲ့ရင်သူ့အိမ်မှာနေမှာလို့ပြောဖြစ်တဲ့ကြောင့်မို့သူတို့ထပ်ပြီးတော့တွေ့ကြမယ်ဆိုတဲ့အဓိပ္ပာယ်မျိုးဖြစ်သွားတာပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့ he is going to come and stay in my house when he come to Italy next year နောက်နှစ်မှာသူတို့ပြန်တွေ့ကြမယ်အဓိပ္ပာယ်မျိုးပေါ့နော်နောက်နှစ်တူလာရင်ဘရိတ်မှာတဲလိမ့်မယ်အဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးဖြစ်တဲ့ဆိုတော့ they will meet again they will see again right so ဒီငါကြောင့်တစ်လုံးကဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲquestion is easy but like when we are finding in the paragraph it can be a little bit confused because like some of the words are a little bit similar both Antonia and Kumi asked all right so any question about Antonia and Kumi this one is like they just mentioned the guest review. So now the L-band နဲ့မှာlike Antonia နဲ့ Kumi ရဲ့ review ကိုရေးထားတဲ့ပုံစံမျိုးကိုသူကလုပ်ထားတာပေါ့နော် Antonia နဲ့ Kumi ရဲ့website ထဲမှာ review ရေးထားတာမျိုးပေါ့ L-band ကို review ရေးထားတာမျိုး alright L-band နဲ့မှာသူတို့ရှာတွေ့ကြတာ review ရေးထားတာမျိုးပေါ့ဒါက as a guest say what the guest say alright so what the guest say about Antonia and Kumima if you don't have a question we have to move to the hostကိုတွားကြမယ်ပေါ့နော် so any question
Not yet, teacher.
okay so we'll go to a host okay so in here is what the host say ဒါကကြတော့ maybe like knowledge အတွက်လည်းဟုတ်တယ်ကိုရိုင်းကအဲ့လိုမျိုးဒီနေရာရောက်သွားရင်လည်းပြောစဒီသုံးလုံးတွေကိုသုံးလို့ရပါပေါ့နော်အဲ့လိုမျိုးအဓိပ္ပာယ်နဲ့သူက sharing လုပ်တဲ့အဓိပ္ပာယ်ဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဆိုရင် so what the host say in here Roberto is one of the hosts so in here I've been an urban host for 3 years I've been an urban host for 3 years ဒီမှာကသူကဒါကျွန်တော်တို့က grammar အနေနဲ့မသိတယ်လို့ဆိုမဲ့ present perfect tense ကိုသုံးတာပေါ့နော် I've been an urban host for 3 years 3နှစ်လုပ်ခဲ့တယ် okay so for 3 years လို့ပါပြီဆိုရင်ဒါကဒီခုပြောမယ်ဆိုရင်ပြီးပြတ်သွားတဲ့ past tense ကိုပြောတာ I have been an urban host for 3 years သူကအချိန်ကာလအတိအကျကိုပြောပြထားရဆိုရင်တော့ဒါကပြီးပြတ်ပြီးတာ past tense ကိုပြောတာပေါ့နော် I have been urban host for 3 years in that time I've met some wonderful people ဒါလည်း I have met present perfect tense ပဲ I've met some wonderful people musician families, sport people, professor, hiker, and a student. Visit the people who he met. And who have need accommodation for different reasons. That's a person like they connect with who နဲ့ဆက်ထားတာပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်ပြောလို့မျိုးပဲ person ဆိုရင် who နဲ့ဆက်ထားဖြစ်တယ် musician family sport people professor hiker and student who has needed accommodation for different reasons သူညီတဲ့အကြောင်းပြချက်တွေနဲ့ပေါ့နော် accommodation နေရာအခင်းကျင်းလိုအပ်တဲ့သူတွေဖြစ်တယ်ပေါ့နော် so they have come from different parts of the world this is the key point no they have come from different parts of the world and it's been pleasure to get to know them it's been pleasure to get to know them သူတို့နဲ့တွေ့ကြရတယ်ဘယ်မှာစင်နေဖွဲ့ကောင်းနေပြောစရာကောင်းခဲ့တယ်ပေါ့နော် so it's only problem the only problem is that you have to do so much washing and cleaning because you are the host of the house you are the owner of the house so you have to care about like cleaning and washing of your building all right this is about Roberto so Roberto mentioned about the people who have been lived with him as he is being a host in an urban. All right, so next one is about Lisa. There was 3 hosts they were mentioned. The second one is Lisa. Some people worry about the thief. Thief is me, you know the thief. Like the person who want to stolen the other people's belonging things, right? This means the thief. So some people worried about thief, but I have had more than 100 guests. But and no one have ever stolen anything from me. No one have ever stolen anything from me. The present perfect tense ပဲပေါ့နော် have ever ဆိုဒီနေ့မှာ have ever လို့ have never ဆိုမလုပ်ဘူးတာမမြင်ဘူးတာမသွားဘူးတာအဲ့လိုမျိုးအတွေ့အကြုံပြောတာပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင် have ever တစ်ခါမှဘယ်သူမှမခိုးသွားဘူးပေါ့ဘာမှမခိုးသွားဘူး so some guests are nicer than others မှာဒီ sentence လေးကလည်း a little bit confused ဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်ပေါ့နော် some guests are nicer than others တချို့ဧည့်သည်တွေကလည်းတချို့ဧည့်သည်ထက်ကိုပိုပြီးတော့ကောင်းနိုင်တာပေါ့နော် of course သိကြတာပေါ့အဲ့လိုမျိုးပြောချင်တာပေါ့နော်တချို့ဧည့်သည်တွေကလည်းတချို့ဧည့်သည်တွေထက်ပိုပြီးတော့ကောင်းတယ်ပေါ့နော်ဒါပေမဲ့ on the whole they've been charming and friendly ဒါပေမဲ့ခြုံပြောရမယ်ဆိုရင် on the whole လို့ပြောမယ်ဆိုဒီနေရာမှာကျွန်တော်တို့ကအကုန်လုံးလို့လည်းလို့ရတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ဒီပြောမလဲ conversation speaking အနေနဲ့ဓာတ်ရိုက် understand လုပ်မယ်ဆိုတော့ခြုံပြောရမယ်ဆိုရင်တော့ they've been charming and friendly ပြောမယ်ဆိုရင်မနစ်လိုပဲကောင်းခဲ့တယ် friendly ဖြစ်ခဲ့ပါတယ်လို့ပြောချင်တယ်ဒါပေါ့ guest တယောက်နဲ့တယောက်နဲ့ကတော့မတူနိုင်ဘူးတယောက်ကပိုကောင်းနိုင်တယ်တယောက်ကပိုကောင်းတဲ့လူတွေလည်းရှိရပေါ့အဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးနဲ့ပြောတာဖြစ်ပါတယ် of course ဆိုတာပါတာဖြစ်တဲ့ကြောင့်မို့ပေါ့နော်သူကဒီတိုင်းပြောမယ်ဆိုရင်ဖြစ်ခဲ့တဲ့ဖြစ်နိုင်စီကိုပြောပေါ့သူဘယ်သူမှမခိုးခဲ့ဘူးဆိုအကုန်လုံးကလူကောင်းတွေပဲလားအဲ့လိုတော့မဟုတ်ပေမဲ့တချို့တွေကတော့ပိုကောင်းတဲ့လူတွေရှိရယ်ဒါပေမဲ့အကုန်လုံးကခြုံပြောရမယ်ဆိုတော့အကုန်လုံးက friendly ဖြစ်ပြီးတော့ charming ဖြစ်ကြတယ်အဲ့လိုမျိုးပြောချင်တာပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့ဒီ sentence လေးကသူက of course လည်းအလယ်မှာထည့်ထားတယ် but on the whole လည်းအလယ်မှာထည့်ထားတယ်ဒါကြောင့်မို့နည်းနည်းဒီ grammatically sentence လေးစောက်တဲ့ဟာနည်းနည်းလေး confuse ဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်ပေါ့နော်ဒါပေမဲ့ what they want to mention is like this all right ဘာလဲဆိုအပေါ်မှာအရှိမလဲ negative ဒါပေမဲ့ bad နဲ့ဆက်ထားတယ်အနောက်မှာလဲ sorry positive ပဲနှစ်ခု sentence နှစ်ခုလုံးက positive ပဲများပြကျွန်တော်တို့ primary level မှာတွေ့ကြရဒီ bad နဲ့ဆက်တယ်ဆိုရင်အရှိမ positive ဖြစ်ရင်အနောက်မှာ negative ဖြစ်တယ်အဲ့လိုစိနေနဲ့ပဲများပြ bad တို့ auto တို့ကိုသုံးတာများရဆိုတော့လေဆိုတော့ဒီ sentence မှာကသူက positive နှစ်ကြောင်းကိုပဲ bad နဲ့ဆက်ထားတာဆိုတော့ပြောချင်တာကတချို့ guest တွေကတော့ပို့ပြီးတော့ကောင်းတာပေါ့အဲ့လိုမျိုးပြောချင်တာပေါ့နော်ပို့ပြီးတော့ကောင်းတာပေါ့လူတိုင်းကအကုန်လုံးကတပြေးညီကောင်းတာမျိုးတော့မဟုတ်ပေမဲ့တချို့ guest တွေကပို့ပြီးတော့ကောင်းတာပေါ့သိကြတာပေါ့အဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးနဲ့ပြောတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဆိုတော့ but on the whole ခြုံပြောရမယ်ဆိုရင်ကတော့ they have been charming and friendly ပြောမယ်ဆိုနင်းလို့ပဲဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲ friendly ဖြစ်တဲ့သူတွေပဲဖြစ်ခဲ့ကြတယ်လို့ပြောချင်တာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဆိုရင် I usually ask people when they are traveling when they make a reservations I usually ask people why they are traveling when they make a reservations. Ask the people why they are traveling when they make a reservation. It's a good way to get to know a bit about them. It's a good way to get to know a bit about them. This is about Lisa. Review as a host. So the last one about Clara. All right, Clara mentions my friend has a holiday cottage in Scotland. Holiday cottage is mean it's a like a lounging holiday, a limited holiday, not unlimited, a limited holiday, no? Limited holiday. A friend has a holiday cottage in Scotland. We decided to rent it out. We decided to rent it out when we are not using it. Okay, no? So they are as a whole, they will rent their house to other people. Rent it out is mean rent their house to other people. All right, so rent it out when we are not using it. It was easy to set up the profile on the website. Website is mean the album. Album or through a mention lo me. Album I'm a review lo me sorry. So it was easy to set up the profile on the website. And you have to trust people to treat your property as it was their own home. As is what their if it was their own home. So you have to trust people who treat your property. You have to trust, no? But we only accept reservation from guests who have good review ဒါပေမဲ့ဆိုသူတို့ဒါပေမဲ့ဆိုကိုငားမဲ့သူတွေရဲ့နောက်ကြောင်းကိုကြည့်ပြီးတော့အဲ့လိုမျိုး good review ကောင်းတဲ့သူတွေကိုပဲငားတာအဲ့လိုပြောချင်တာပေါ့နော်ကောင်းတဲ့သူတွေပဲလက်ခံပြီးတော့ထားတာအဲ့လိုပြောချင်တာ so my friend has a holiday cottage in Scotland and we decided to rent it out when we are not using it. It was easy to set up the profile on the website. You have to trust people who treat your property. Property ဆိုတဲ့နေရာမှာပိုင်ဆိုင်တဲ့အရာတွေပြောတာဆိုရင်များအားဖြင့်တချို့ဒီ airport တို့ဒါမှမဟုတ် bus station တို့မှာ lost property ဆိုပြီးတော့ corner လေးရှိတတ်တယ်ပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင်အဲ့ဒါကကားပေါ်မှာဒါမှမဟုတ် bus ပေါ်မှာ train ပေါ်မှာairplane ပေါ်မှာပျောက်ဆုံးပစ္စည်းတွေပြန်လာရှာရတဲ့နေရာပေါ့တချို့ supermarket တွေမှာလည်းရှိတတ်တယ်အဲ့လိုမျိုး lost property station တွေပေါ့ကိုပစ္စည်းကြံခဲ့တယ်ဆိုရင်အမှားများရှိလားဆိုရင်တော့ပြန်စစ်ဆေးလို့ရတဲ့ corner မျိုးပေါ့အဲ့ဒါကိုပိုင်ဆိုင်တဲ့အရာပေါ့ဆိုရင်ဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲ a little bit difficult to translate, but property is me, our own things, right? Okay, so this one is a little bit longer, but not a lot difficult. What? So reservation is me that like preparing for booking the place that we want to live, like a guest book. ကိုက guest တယောက်နဲ့အနေနဲ့ဒီမှာနေဖို့အတွက် reservation form တင်တာမျိုးအဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးပေါ့ form ဖြည့်ရမျိုးအဲ့လိုမျိုးပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင် this one is reservation pleasure is me like pleasure please fill in accommodation is me a place the tip is easy is a tip so I will give you I'm sorry I will give you 3 or 4 minutes to read this. Roberto, Lisa, and Clara, you can start reading now. So 3 minutes is over. I hope you already read it. So finish reading these 3 paragraphs about Ruben, Lisa, and Clara. Did you get it?
Yes.
Okay. So like I want to mention something because like in this paragraph about the get say and the who say, there was something new how they are writing the sentence. So I will share this PowerPoint to the group and you can review in your free time how they are writing the sentence and using some kind of new words and writing style. All right, so if you finish writing, we'll move to the next part, the next one. The next one is about like paragraph, the whole say. So let's do it together. So read the text below again, a verb again, and match the word in a bold with the definitions. So here is some definition. So I already gave here is a bold word, accommodation, pleasure, thief, and here is reservation and property. So you have to find out. Oh, maybe you can see something, and we have to match the bold word and the definitions. So you can check it here. The first one is accommodation. The second one is pleasure. The third one is thief. And next one is reservations. Okay, the last one is property. Oh, my internet is not. Okay, so what do you think for number 1? A building that someone owns. Number 2 is a place to stay. Number 3 is a small house in a countryside. Countryside, actually, you have to combine the word. And number 4, an enjoyable experience. And number 5, the crime of stealing some things. Crime is me ပြစ်မှုကိုပြောတာပေါ့နော် So in number 6 is arrangement to stay somewhere. Arrangement to stay somewhere. So ဒီနေရာမှာเราမြင်အောင်တစ်ခါရေးပြလိုက်ပါမယ်နော် Where? Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh. Lâu này tiếng trả lời. Okay. Reservation she made in accommodation she made. Wait. MMODATRON as accommodation. Oh, sorry. TO. MMODA. Yes. Accommodation she made. Nagkuha ka siya. Next one is pleasure. Pleasure. Next one is thief. TAEFT, she meant. Anything else? What? Property. PLPRT1. Oh, sorry. And she meant. That's it? Available. Tôi tặng mấy kiểu lón. Oh, sorry. I forgot to make bold something. COTTAGE jacket.ဒါကလည်းပြောမလဲအိမ်လိုမျိုး place တစ်မျိုးပေါ့နော်သူ့ကိုလည်းကျွန်တော်တို့ကအိမ်အတွက်ဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲ camp လို့ camp ထက်ကြီးပြီးအိမ်ထက်သေးရဲ့ဟာမျိုးအဲ့လိုမျိုးကိုကျွန်တော်တို့ cottage လို့လည်းခေါ်တယ် okay Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, okay. So what do you think number one? A building that someone own. A building that someone own.
Property.
Uh-huh. Property. What about number two? Place to stay. A place to places or place to stay. Near time book So a place or places to stay. Maybe like explain on some reservations, right? ပြောမယ်ဆိုရင်ငားဖို့အတွက်ကြိုပြီးတော့ဖောင်တင်တာကြိုပြီးတော့ပြောမယ်ဆိုရင် booking လုပ်တဲ့ပုံမျိုးပေါ့နော်ကြိုတင်တာမျိုးပြောမယ်ဆိုရင်စီစဉ်ချတာကြိုပြီးတော့ဒီမှာငားဖို့အတွက် plan လုပ်တာအဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးပြောချင်တာပေါ့နောက်တစ်ခုကကျတော့ accommodation ကကျတော့ accommodation like some kind of organization give out scholarships or this kind of things to give accommodation or some of the work give accommodation နေစားငင်းပေးတယ်ဆိုရင်တော့ accommodation and food အဲ့လိုမျိုးပြောတာပေါ့နော်အဲ့လိုမျိုးနေစရာပြောမှာပေါ့ pleasure ကတော့ feeling pleased and happy good enjoying next one thief Karo, you know it. And the property is Karo, your own things. Cottage Karo, bigger than camp and smaller than house. A little building the new cottage forever, no? So yeah, maybe this is the similar one. So number one, you said this one is a property, and number two, place to stay. What do you think? Place to stay. Which one do you think? Reservation, accommodation, pleasure, thief, or property or cottage? What do you think for number two?
Cottage.
You think cottage? Cottage is a building, not a place. Cottage is a building. Cottage is building.
Accommodation.
Yeah, it's accommodation. Accommodation is a place, maybe not the same thing. It can be house, it can be apartment, it can be room, and maybe it can be anywhere. Accommodations. All right. So number three. What do you think? Number three, a small house in the countryside.
Cottage.
It's gonna be cottage. I said bigger than camp and smaller than house. Like we can say small house, but no. So what about number four? Enjoyable experience.
Pleasure.
Oh yes, pressure. And that's what it. The crime of stealing things.
Thief.
Yes, thief. What about six? The arrangement to stay somewhere. Sorry.
Reservation.
Yes, reservation. To arrange လုပ်တာ neighbor ပြောမှာဆို arrange လုပ်တာ prepare လုပ်တာကြိုပြီးတော့ book လုပ်တာကြိုပြီးတော့ပြင်ဆင်တာအဲ့လိုမျိုးကြိုတင်စာရင်းသွင်းမျိုးပေါ့အဲ့လိုမျိုး reservation maybe we can keep this kind of like in hotel or going the other place like a hotel or something we have to do reservations right so it's me arrange to stay somewhere something so this one is the vocabulary and this one is the definitions so this is a new one for today. Do you have any question about today's lessons? Today is the uses or like traveling and a bidding uses. And if you are the one who want to rent your home, or if you are the guest who want to rent the house from the other people, so you can also use this kind of vocabulary according to this experience. Okay ဆိုရင်ပြောလို့ဆိုရင်အခြေအနေတစ်ခုနဲ့တစ်ခုမှာသုံးတဲ့ vocabulary ကကွာနိုင်တယ်ပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့ဒါကကြတော့ပုံစံတစ်ခုဖြစ်ပါတယ် Any questions Why are you so Yeah Okay no questions You can check
No
it if you have any
question.
question. Oh, okay, you can check it. If you have a question, you can ask in a group too. Okay, so if you don't have any question, this is all for today, everyone. Bye bye. Have a good day. I will share this slide with the group.
Good teacher. See you next
Thank
week.
you, teacher.
My pleasure.
Next round.
Okay, bye bye. Have a good day.
Bye bye. Thank you so much, teacher.
Thank you.
Hello.